Highness, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, friends, good morning. Welcome to the Tourism Recovery Summit, held under the patronage of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. It is an honor to host the leaders of the global tourism sector, representing both public and private sector here in Riyadh today. We aim to discuss solutions that will drive recovery, but also look beyond to consider the sort of tourism we want in the future, to set our principles, to shape a brighter, more prosperous tourism sector, and to forge the collaboration that will make this happen. It is my belief that we are meeting at a moment of cautious optimism for the global tourism sector. We all know the terrible impact COVID-19 has held on our sector globally. International arrivals pledged by 74% in 2020. Tourism contribution to global GDP nearly halved. More than 60 million jobs were eliminated. And let's not forget the terrible impact of COVID itself, the lives lost, the families affected, the world changed. But as we know, in adversity, there is opportunity. Our enforced break from travel has shown us alternative world, a world where polluted skies and drivers have become clear, a world where we have seen dolphins swimming in the Bosphorus, a world where turtles have returned to lay their eggs on the once crowded beach of Port Kane. So, as we look to the future, we have to ask ourselves hard questions, not about how we recover, but about what comes next. What should the future of tourism look like? And how can we make it a reality? In some ways, I'm proud to say Saudi Arabia provides a template, a new destination. We started in 2019 with a blank slate, and now so do other destinations using the boost forced on by COVID. As a new destination, our priority is to protect our rich nature and cultural heritage, and to set new standards in sustainability. Our Giga projects will combine nature adventure events and cultural attractions in a way that adheres to the highest environment standards. More importantly, they will also be attractive places to visit and live in. Our hope is to lead by example. I believe strongly that tourism's recovery must be based on three vital principles. First, that tourism must be sustainable, protecting our culture and nature heritage as well as the planet. Second, that tourism must be inclusive, where everyone sharing in the prosperity that this incredible, diverse industry generates. And third, that we will only fully realize the benefit of tourism if we collaborate, country with country, and public sector with the private sector. I am proud that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is already acting on these principles. During our G20 presidency, we hosted a landmark event that brought together private sector tourism, led together with policymakers, a world first. We also coordinated the sector's immediate response to the pandemic, as well as shaped strategies to foster a more inclusive, sustainable, and resilient sector in the future. We are also implementing these principles domestically. In NEOM, we are developing the world's first city with no streets, no cars, and no carbon emissions. The Red Sea Development Project will be the largest destination in the world, powered solely by clean energy with no connection to the national grid. And The Saudi Green Initiatives will protect more than 30% of Saudi Arabia's land and enhance our precious natural heritage by planting 10 billion trees. Sharing examples like these between countries is a perfect example of the benefit collaboration can bring. The Al-Ola framework, first inclusive community development through tourism, proposed several approaches to develop a more sustainable, more inclusive tourism sector. And through collaboration, we are able today to make some of these ideas a reality. Today, in partnership with the World Bank, I proudly announce that Saudi Arabia has pledged $100 million toward the creation of the Global Fund for Inclusive Tourism. This will be the first and only global fund dedicated solely to sustainable international tourism growth. It aims to support of a human and institutional capacity building, will spread the economic benefits of tourism. This is a significant step toward a more inclusive, resilient, and sustainable future for our sector. An opportunity to create a more responsible approach to tourism that uplifts communities and drives economies while preserving the environment and respecting local cultures, and an opportunity made possible through collaboration. As tourism leaders today will exchange experiences, ideas, and other opportunities for tangible actions that can be taken now. As we sit at the tipping point between crisis and recovery, now is our chance to ensure that the time we have had is not wasted. So today, we will discuss innovative solutions to successfully restart and build and rebuild the global tourism industry to be more sustainable, resilient, and inclusive than before, and will have some needed catch-up time after so many months of being apart. Thank you again for joining us today here in Riyadh. I wish you an enjoyable and productive day, and I look forward to our continued partnership. Thank you.